All right, guys, book 2 in this Men of Honor series by Lynn, Sweet Temptation. Now we see Sawyer and Grace in book 1, and yes, these can be read as standalones, but why would you want to read them? You want to read the whole series and get to know anybody. And everyone said that everyone's like, Sawyer is fun and sexy, and he's gonna, like, his story is gonna be kind of like of laughter. It's not. I didn't know I was gonna cry as much. I figure when I was reading book 1 that book 2 I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna swoon and my ovaries are gonna explode. They didn't. I fell deeply in awe of the author. Lynn did a beautiful job with this beautiful book about these two beautiful characters, that it's one of healing. And it's Sawyer, you get a glimpse of what happened in Iraq again, so you have to read the first book, but you don't really have to, but you should. And you hear that these guys were captured. They're Navy SEALs. Sawyer and Kate are best friends from Colorado, and they go to check on their best friend from the SEALs, Jackson, and end up staying in Charleston. And they kind of just have this friend relationship. And Sawyer sees Grace working at the diner, and he's almost at a loss for words. And Kate and Jackson notice it, and they kind of make fun of him, like, "Are you for real? Mr. Suave Debonair can't say anything." And it's fun to see the humor that Sawyer has. He knows he's sexy. He knows that women gravitate towards him because he's loud, he's fun, and Grace is shy, and she is overcoming so much that it's hard for her to trust and feel safe again from everything that has happened in her past. And I cried a lot in this book, and it was okay because it was beautiful how Grace Cupcake kind of overcome some of the things in her past, but then Sawyer was there for her, and Sawyer gave her so many things that she's never had and experiences, that it was kind of just like, yeah, the ovaries, the swooning, everything exploded because it felt right. And it's everyone should belong to somebody, and that's all Grace wanted. It was to belong to somebody. Yeah, she belonged to Julia and Kayla and Cooper and Jackson, but she just, she lost of her mom and everything. But Max, who owns the diner, was there for her, and he's kind of like the dad that she should have had. And her favorite thing in the world is bake, and she makes these amazing pies, and Sawyer, that's why he started calling her Cupcake. And it was sweet how he was so cocky, but he also was so sensual and saw things and did things that was right and was right there for her. And then he takes her to Colorado, and she meets his family, and they just have this instant connection, and Grace felt like she belonged, and it was like the fit. And that's why I don't know why I was so emotional with the story, because it was one of those stories that was just, it really was a sweet temptation because of how it was written and the healing of both of them, and what Sawyer would do for Grace, and how Grace can overcome her past and move to the present and have this wonderful man, and all these people love her. Oh my God, my heart is still full, and still, it's just one of those beautiful things that I fell in love with. So guys, it is beyond one of those best reads. It's a great series. It's in the links. It's KU Unlimited. Go get the damn book.